YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Complex is back at it once again, you guys. Can we have somebody actually go into Complex building just to investigate to make sure these guys are not bots? Every single year, these guys drop one of these bullshit lists just to go viral. We have to start publicly shaming some of these journalists. These guys come up with a list every single year just to get people angry and rage bait. I promise you guys, I was actually going to ignore this list. I'm only covering this list just because the game responded to it. A bunch of people came together in Complex office and said, hey, why don't we do a list of LA rappers of all time? I think that would be great. And we could base the list off of skills as a hip-hop artist, strength of catalog, and commercial impact and lasting influence. Now, I'm not going to go through the entire list, but I picked out the ones I thought was very interesting. Now, coming in at number 50, you guys want to know who Complex chose as the top 50 rapper in LA? Blueface. That's right. This is who Complex thinks is a top 50 rapper in LA based off of his skill as a hip-hop artist, you guys. Now, this one was very shameful. Number 46 is Crooked I. Yes, one of the top lyricists in the game. That's who these guys wanted to put at number 46. Number 26, Doja Cat. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the hip-hop artist Doja Cat. That was definitely sarcasm, by the way. Number 25, you guys. Tyga. Listen, I rock with Tyga, and I know he has a lot of slaps, but you're telling me Tyga is a better hip-hop artist than Crooked I? Alright, Complex, you got it, man. Number 11 is none other than The Game. And now let's get into the top 10. Number 10, Nipsey Hussle. Number 9, Eazy-E. Number 8, Be Real. Number 7 is Ice-T. Number 6, DJ Quick. Number 5 is Tyler. Number 4 is Dr. Dre. Number 3, Ice Cube. Number 2 is Snoop Dogg. And I'm sure most of you guys can guess number 1 is Kendrick Lamar. Now, after seeing this list, The Game was pissed off. The Game has always considered himself to be a top MC in the West Coast. Yes, number 1. Or at the very least, top 3. So obviously with Complex putting him at number 11, you guys already know The Game was going to feel disrespected. And rightfully so. The Game called out Complex and told him, yo, Complex, you guys are smoking that good dope. Game at 11 is nasty work. I'll bust that whole list ass. This is all the motivation I needed to finish documentary 3. Y'all got Game fucked up. Now, let's be honest here. Game is only pissed off because Kendrick Lamar was crowned number 1. Everybody else in the top 10 is not active. They either passed away or they just don't make music anymore. There's been a lot of tension between Game and Kendrick. Throughout his whole beef with Drake, we never saw The Game come out and support Kendrick. As a matter of fact, it was actually the opposite. And when he was asked about the reason why he was not there at the pop-out show, here's what The Game said.
They asked me to ask you about this whole Kendrick Lamar thing, like you being from Compton and like not being at the concert or in the video. Do you think it's because your relationship with Drake and that because you with Drake that you weren't there?
Kendrick and Drake's beef wasn't about me. It wasn't my beef. And as far as like, the pop out, I think that Kendrick had everything that he needed for that day to be successful. Kendrick don't need Game certification or Game to show up for nothing. Like, he doing amazing for himself. Snoop is the top of the top as far as West Coast is concerned. Snoop and Game were there when it was time to pass Kendrick the torch. People forget about that. There were artists on that stage that necessarily didn't have a stage to be on until Kendrick provided that opportunity for him, and I thought that was dope. Anytime a mother is bringing the West Coast or the West Side together, like, I support that.
And even the Joe Budden podcast has compared The Game's album to Kendrick.
Which is the better West Coast rap album? Well, just rap album. The documentary by Game or Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick?
I think it's closer than people would like.
It's close. It's very close.
Like to
close,
speak
bro.
to.
It's very close. Documentary is incredible. I don't know if I can pick one.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know how I feel about Kendrick today, but as far as just lyrically, what people are delivering on that project, Game to me is the better rapper out of those 2 albums.
My edge would go production-wise more than rapping. It's songwriting.
If I'm just talking about listening from track 1 to the end, it ain't a lot of albums fucking with the documentary, bro.
I'm trying not to jump in here and reignite my game beef. And I fuck with the documentary. It's a classic. Don't belong in the same sentence as Good Kid, Mad City for multiple reasons outside of music.
Once you start talking all the extras, yeah, I'm with you.
What are the extras? Can you give me a couple of the extras?
Well, one, West Coast niggas didn't really view that album as a West Coast album because you came over here with 50 and there was the rumors of Get Rich or Die Trying, Leftovers, and blah, 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 blah.
Now, I don't want to insinuate there's any beef there. At least, not yet. But you can tell the game definitely feels some kind of way. Mainly because he feels like, as a lyricist, he's better than Kendrick. Right now, if you're the game, this has to be the start of the rollout for your album. If you want people to actually care to hear you rap again, in the spirit of competition, you gotta challenge the #1 person in LA. Even if you guys do not like the game, you have to admit he's at least a top 5 LA rapper. Personally, I wouldn't put Game over Kendrick, but I know some of you guys might, and honestly, I wouldn't be too upset to see that. Complex, you guys are nasty for this list, trying to pit black men against each other. You gotta do better. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of this Complex top 50 LA rapper list? And what do you guys make of the game's comments about the list? Put your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.